The Paladins dev team have revealed the next champion, the Shadow Watu, as well as the next event pass, alongside skins which are external to the pass. But such is the passage of time, we too must look into the future, all the way to the next champion beyond Watu. But before we continue, I must iterate yet again that much of this video is my conjecture and speculation based on what is in this datamine of Paladins. I cannot actually see into the future, so anything I say is very likely to be wrong. In particular, this episode is actually quite spoilery. So if you do not like to be spoiled, like really not like to be spoiled, please do not watch this video. For the braver of you, we continue. Hello once again to another Paladins Datamine video. Today we are gonna take a look beyond the newly released PTS with Watu, and what patch this is turning out to be one of the better ones in recent memory. So before we get into the first datamine thing, a quick overview of what is in this datamine. New champ, new event pass, and a buttload of LTM game modes. So this time around, we shall begin by giving its own section to Part 1. LTMs. Why did this, a listing of LTMs of all things, get its own section? Well, because there are a lot of them planned, and other than the champ and event pass, it did not have much of any other miscellanea. Without further ado, LTM SWAT. It is a SWAT variant for Paladins, with headshot and body damage modifier in Trade District. End Times Shattered Desert mode, Leaping Dead mode in Stone Keep, cooldowns and speed increase, leap to conclusions and resurrect yourself in this jumpy game mode with Pip and Terminus. Burning Forest Bright Marsh limited time mode, where you can use Tyra, Drogos or Fernando to burn out the spirits of Sacred Forest in this mode. I have no clue what this is. LTM Dwarf Fortress. Turrets have more health and shoot more often, so this is probably a barrack only mode. Limited time mode, random grab bag match queue. Which champ will you get? So this sounds kind of like what you would do in casual or ready, where if you do not pick for a certain time, the game auto picks a champion for you. Except in this mode you will be forced to auto pick. You cannot like pick your champion yourself. SWAT in Abyss, SWAT in Marauder's Port, SWAT in Snowfall Junction, Leaping Dead Magistrate's Archive. Flying Foreman's Rise, fly around and shoot, reduced cooldowns for movement abilities. So this is probably like Willow and Grok game mode, or maybe even Drogos. Bunker Buster Warrior's Gate. Keep your shields raised high and withstand the horrid torrent of Rome. So this is probably like Barrack and Rome and Ash maybe, not sure. Then there is Charge Test, so probably some test mode. And Seriously Serious Shooter Match, Q name. Health doesn't regenerate and enemies drop precious sustenance in this action-packed mode. So this is probably something like CSGO type of thing, because of the name. Call of Paladins. Increase your speed, fight and make friends. So this, the name of it sounds like it's a spoof on Call of Duty, but the description of game mode sounds like this is a friendly mode maybe, like in Team Fortress 2 with friendly heavies and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. And LTM Charge Jump. There is no description for this. While some of these don't have descriptions, the ones that do kinda sound fun actually. We'll just have to see when the time for them comes how they work out. On the PTS right now though, I really like the Knock Knock LTM mode. Now that this is out of the way, however, I think it's time for the new champ. Yes, new champ. Why new champ and not event pass before? Well, stay tuned for that. Part 2. Bunny. There are two reasons why the new champion comes before the event pass. A minor reason and a major reason. The minor reason is the one I'll give you right here and now. Bunny the Jumpiest. Yes, really, that is their development name. Is very early in its iterations and is quite literally just series, but with only 2 new abilities, one of which doesn't even work yet. So, what is this single new ability? The new ability is Q, which gives the connected player a moment of invincibility, and left mouse button which just does nothing. This is it. No, really. There is nothing else to this champion. I am not joking. This is also why I put the champ before the event pass, because there is so little to this champ that I highly doubt that they are gonna come out directly after the 4th of July event pass and Watsu. We may actually be seeing another version of this champ in Datamines down the line, and the major reason I put the champ before the event pass is that it's gonna spoil something really big for the Paladins community. So before we get into it, if you don't want to be spoiled, close the video here and now. Something about the name of this champion though. It is very likely that the name for this champion is a red herring. It's just a fake name to not give away their champion's lore position. So this might actually be a rather important champion. Alternatively, this could also be a champion related to the event pass. How they might be related, I will talk more in the next event pass section. Part 3, Event Pass. Everything to follow is speculation. Please do not take it as truth, as things in reality may be significantly different. Take all of this with a grain of salt, as none of this is confirmed publicly or officially. If you do not wish to be spoiled and just want to know who the skins are for, here they are. You now have 5 seconds to close this video. Goodbye. For those of you that do want the spoilage, let's continue. Paladins' next event pass is very possibly a crossover event. The skins datamined are Zin, Maeve, Victor, Kinessa, and Lex. Genlock. What is Genlock, you ask? It is an anime by Roosterteeth, the makers of Ruby, who had a crossover event with Smite. So the likelihood of this being an actual official collab for Paladins is high, particularly so when you consider this image. However, once more, this, as of now, is speculation, but there is a lot of base for this to be real. Though, it could be something like Battlesuit Battle Pass, which was just knockoff Gundam, so this might be just knockoff Genlock. I don't know. So with that, thanks for watching. I'm Tyler McVicker from Hires News. Okay. You get my point. This could be big. But Eslip, how does the new champ fall into this line of speculation? I hear you ask. Quite simple. One of the characters in Genlock has rabbit aesthetics to their character. It is possible that seris is the base for a character taken straight from this show. Not only that, but this character might even be locked to the event only in a limited time game mode. As in, this character would not be a permanent addition to the roster. There is a fallacy in this theory though. If the show has 5 main characters, one of them becoming an actual character, then that means there is one existing Genlock skin still unaccounted for. Who is that going to be of? To be honest, I don't know. I haven't seen the show yet, so I leave the speculation incomplete here. But it is very exciting to see what actually becomes of this. And that is it for this data mine. We got a champ, event pass, and some fun sounding LTMs. While what we got wasn't a whole lot, they probably have more for story in us, like they did with Vato's patch. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please show it with a click of the like button, and do subscribe for more Datamine reports like this, and more.